So we may have, in fact, had our final warning when it comes to Shiba Inu. Now, this is not financial advice. You guys can do with this information what you want. You can even draw this out yourself if you wanted to. But we've seen a very consistent pattern, a very consistent theme since the height of the last bull market cycle that I want to show you guys. Now, we've been obviously following this bearish trend line for, again, a very long period of time, the height of the bull market cycle, and we've had trouble changing direction, starting to make this bullish movement to the upside. Now, the interesting thing about this is when it comes to this trend line, there's two very specific times that we broke this trend. Okay, the first time was back in February. Okay, the market was going on a massive run. We had this, big bullish swing in momentum. Everything was moving up. Shiba Inu did a 2x before we turned around and started to correct, started to move to the downside. Fast forward here to August, Shiba Inu gaining some ground, moving to the upside, right? Broke this trend line actually on, I believe it was August 5th. And then we ended up having some correction around August 13th, 14th, and started to move to the downside, and we fell back below this trend line, right? Which is where we sit at right now. Now, the interesting thing and the consistent theme between these two separate points is that if we look at February 4th, Voyager began liquidating their shib. It created this bearish momentum, this move to the downside. Fast forward to August, right? August 13th or 14th, Voyager began liquidating their shib. Now, that's what created this bearish momentum. Both of these times, it in fact broke this trend line. That's what set us down to this point where we're at now. Now, here's the thing. Right now, we sit kind of dinking and dunking along the bottom of this trend line, okay? And we're trying to make that last move to the upside. Now, the reason I say this is the final warning, this last one is SHIB, believe it or not, wants to move up. That was very apparent from basically early June through this launch of shibarium, okay? Now, the next time we break above this trend line and start to move to the upside, guess what's not there? Voyager. Voyager has liquidated all of their SHIB. They have nothing else to push down SHIB in the broader crypto market. And that is a great sign. So in fact, we may not have that bearish change in momentum the next time we get going on a run here. Now, when or if that'll be, we don't know, right? I still think we continue to follow the bottom side of this trend line at least through mid-September, I believe is the case. As always, again, this is not financial advice. We're just kind of guessing at this point. We know September is supposed to be a sucky month. We know some of the macro factors have to get better. But me personally, I'm adding to my bag in large amounts between this 5078 and 5080 range. That's kind of where I think I'm very comfortable adding. I think that's a low that should not be there. But here we sit. Here's this opportunity to add to our bag. And again, if we get going to the positive side, if you guys watched my video earlier, the sellers are getting tired. I don't know how much downside we still have. It really doesn't seem like there's much. I'm mitigating a lot of the risk that that is there right now. SHIB downside momentum is lessening. That's kind of the point I want to make. So next time we go on this run, who knows what stops price from moving to the upside? Again, you guys can do what you want. This is what I'm looking at personally. And it's great to know that this looming cloud that has been there for a while is finally gone. And hopefully SHIB can really start to build some momentum, make this recovery, and really start making these run at some of these higher price points. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Show your love below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.